Once I've assigned skills to an activity in Seesaw and a student has completed that activity, there are a couple of ways I can go about assigning stars to it. So the first way would be in the Journal tab. In the Journal tab, I can see the student's activity that they completed. So for example, for the sample student, they completed the Dragons Love Tacos assignment. And down underneath, I have my like and my comment menu. I have my private teacher folder. I also have my skills, and you can see right now 2 skills have been assigned to this. So if I click on that, those skills that I've already assigned are going to pop up. I assigned grammar, I assigned reading concepts. So based on how the student performed on this activity, I can give them 1 through 4 stars. And the reason I want 4 total stars is because it corresponds with standards-based grading. So I would give them the stars based on how I would give them a score using standards-based grading. 1 for not meeting the expectations, 2 for approaching expectations, 3 for meeting expectations, and 4 for exceeding. So say the student did exactly what I expected them to do in both grammar and reading, I would give them 3 stars for each, and then check the green check mark to save it. Then what I could do is when I go over to the skills tab, I can see an overall view of how the student has been doing on this skill. So for example, to go to another example, I have the skill addition as putting together and subtraction as taking away. This student has, now 5 is the score. It's not an average, that's how many items with that skill that the student has submitted. And then the color shows what they scored on the last one. So for me, dark green means 4. So the last assignment they completed, they got a 4 on. But if I want to see overall, if I click in that box, then I can kind of scroll through and see. So the most recent one, the student got a 4. And before that, they got a 4. On all these assignments, the student's been getting 4. Well, when it comes time to put a grade on the report card for the standard, she's probably going to be getting a 4. And here's my evidence to back that up right there. So that's one way I can score using the skills and the stars. The other way would be to go to the activities tab. And there's that same activity, but I could do all students at once. So in order to do that, I would click on the gray bar for this activity, same one that has the green add response button. And that's going to show me a preview of all the students who've completed this activity. So right now, only 1 student has completed it, my sample student. But if all the students had completed it, I'd be able to see all the students at once. So I would just start at the beginning. And again, there's that same menu, just like I saw in the journal feed. I would click on the little graduation cap. And there's those 2 skills that I've assigned. I gave them their stars. I save it. The benefit of doing it here in the activities tab is now I could just click to the next student and give them the score. Now, unfortunately, no other students have completed this. So I would just get a notification. They haven't. I would just click through. The students who haven't completed it, I would get this notification. Students who have, I would see their activity. So that's the purpose of the star system in the skills menu. Essentially, it's taking the place of standards-based grading. And because I've given them these 1 through 4 scores in Seesaw, I don't have to re-enter scores in the Teacher Access Center because all my evidence is right here. My principal can see it. My parents can see my evidence. Even though they can't see the stars, they can see the evidence. And I'm taking care of my accountability piece.